The Duchess Approves, starring Sterling Stemmelburgess as the Duchess and Grampton St. Rumterfrabble as a irascible coxswain, Saunterblugget Hampshire.
Forget it. I'm using a time wish.
I always thought that if I was to make a TV show, how great would it be if I made it full of all those crazy backwards messages and secret codes and puzzles that if there was any kid out there as weird as me, they would actually find the thing they were looking for. Fans are a million times smarter than I am. I have learned that the hard way. And so season 2, we said, yes, let's up the ante. Let's have a code that's harder to crack. Let's have a code word that is hidden.
Probably just the janitor kissing that wax settler woman again.
Oof, remind me to erase that from my memory.
So be it. Probably the best hidden code we've ever had was in the episode The Love God. Dipper and Mabel are running through a crowded festival, and the letters are spaced out in the background. They're so spread out, I didn't think anyone would ever be able to find them. Sure enough, 10 minutes after the episode aired, somebody had cracked it.
It only took me 15 seconds.
The other thing we did this season that we didn't do in season 1 is at the very end of the episode, there's a flash, and you see a single frame of one larger puzzle. And that was all leading up to the big reveal of Stan's twin brother.
That's the big twist we were waiting for?
What a wrap-off! I predicted that like a year ago.
There's a lot of things in a show that you just can't help it that just slip in.
I've come this far. Who could possibly catch me now?
In Society of the Blind Eye, Stan is working on the portal and a piece of debris bangs his hand. We see him bandaging his hand up. And then in the next few episodes, he still has that bandage on his hand.
Folk music! It's the One Stick Festival!
It took a while before we got to the big answer about what the portal was. Stan's bandage on his hand was a way to show, don't worry, it's still happening. We haven't forgotten. These stories are connected. There's a lot of things like that where something will change and stay changed for the rest of the series.
Bigger.
Too big!
This is some kind of magic-y thing, isn't it?
Zeus, look! A real dinosaur tooth?
There's something huge going on right under our noses. Kuma's shirt, Panther's shirt. Kuma's shirt, Panther's shirt.
Tambry sends me the craziest text.
Each audience member gets to be Dipper and have a mystery to uncover.
In this town, anything is possible.
And not what he seems, Mabel's wearing a key.
Our Uncle Stan might shoplift the occasional tangerine, but he's not some evil supervillain.
This is because Mabel herself is ultimately the key to unlocking the portal.
Look into my eyes, Mabel! You really think I'm a bad guy?
He's lying! Shut it down now!
Mabel, please!
10, 9.
It's time for Wheel of Secrets.
That red stuff on Norman's mouth, is it blood or is it jam? It really is jam. The gnomes recently had their gnome queen die, and as part of her funeral ceremony, they were all eating bereavement jam.
This is normal.
Originally, the multi-bear was going to be called the Bear Bear, and we specifically wanted a line where Dipper could say, there, Bear Bear.
Oh, that's the multi-bear.
We have a reason that Blendon is bald. When he time travels, oftentimes he does it poorly and catches on fire. He has to slap himself and say, oh, pat down. He's burned off all his hair from botched time traveling.
I don't know if it's some kind of paradox or if I'm just really tired.
We ended up writing a song for McGucket where he sings about the Gobblewonker and how it's real and how it's going to get you. And then we learned two things. One, the song was too long. Two, McGucket's a terrible singer.
That's probably why I live in the dump.
In A Tale of Two Stans, you see that Stan's science fair project that failed in high school was a football robot called Footbot. This is apparently a dream he has had for a very long time, and it's a very dumb dream.
You didn't win anything.
One secret about the show that not a lot of people know is that some names of incidental characters or side characters that don't really matter in the show,
Hey, I'm Gabe Benson, y'all.
This is Lee and Nate.
a number of them are based on boys my sister had a crush on in middle school and elementary school.
Awesome comeback, Mabel.
Don't treat me like a child, Zyler.
She called me up and she's like, what is that guy's name doing in there? I was like, don't worry, I won't tell anybody. So please don't tell anybody. My sister loved not just one boy band, not just two boy bands, but every boy band that was a ripoff of the other boy band.
Hey, Dipper.